for even the creeps over there at Mr. Beast. When, of course, Sneako and Mr. Beast.
I ain't gonna lie, who y'all think is worse, Sneako or Ava Chris Tyson? I ain't gonna lie, this battle, it might have to be a draw. I don't know. Cause Sneako was doing some heinous shit, saying some dumbass shit, really fucking getting humiliated, all that fucking dumb shit. Damn near was a cuck. I ain't gonna, actually he was a cuck, he said himself. But Ava Chris Tyson, shoot, you one step off of, hey, this might be for you. Might be for you. I don't know. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. What's cracking around this time, baby? Y'all already saw time on the thumbnail. Yo, we talking about Sneako. Y'all already know what it is, bro. Sneako obviously was blowing up back in the fucking day, you know what I'm saying? He was making pretty good content, you know, interesting content, you know, more lifestyle shit where he was just expressing how he feels about himself and his emotions and shit going on, but he made it in a cool artistic style, creative style, and that shit was fire. Then he transitioned to that red pill shit. Gargling that nigga Tate ball sack. Shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Shit was absolutely disgusting. But yeah, then he fucking got off that shit, had his own John on Rumble and shit, bro. Then he was saying how the red pill was dead, how that shit was all a grift. Duh. Like, cause that shit is bullshit. But like, yeah, going off of that shit. Now he transitioning. He only posting on like fucking Twitter now, but he posting like more shit like he used to post back in the day, more artistic shit, really talking about life and expressing his shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy to see it. Now, does that excuse all the crazy ass shit he did and said? Like, I ain't never gonna forget about that fucking age of consent argument he had with Charlie. Shit was weird as fuck. But hey, I'll give niggas a chance to change, bro. I ain't gonna cap because, bro, all you want to see is change and putting that positive fucking reinforcement out in the world. So yeah, let's get right into it. Y'all though, shout out Contents Universe. We got Sneako wants to be freed. No more hate. You already know this. You want to watch the OG vid without the Trilly app down in the description. First links. Ain't playing. Go share the love. Let's get right into it. Gangsta.
Please subscribe, y'all. Please subscribe, bro. I'm 27 and I'm broke as shit.
Now, Sneako, if you don't know, was one of those OG YouTubers coming up around the time of Mr. Beast, if he wasn't out before Mr. Beast, and not long after FouseyTube.
He might have been before, because Mr. Beast been posting for long as shit, but like Sneako was making videos at like 14, bruh. Like the nigga was legit in them shits.
He started making content on his YouTube channel around 2013, and yet he manages to not bring that up every single time we see him on a camera. But on a serious note, doing YouTube around that time is a serious badge of honor, considering that that is the time period that really influenced most content creators as of now. I mean, that's when that
YouTube shit was really starting to go fucking mainstream type shit. Like niggas was really blowing up doing them fucking Minecraft videos and shit. Like, bro, y'all niggas remember Stampy? Boy, say no more, boy. Stampy was niggas' childhoods. But that's when niggas was really starting to get in there, and that's when, like, you know what I'm saying, more niggas were starting to go into, you know what I'm saying, making more content, collabing, really pushing out their platforms. Shit was tough, bro. Without that time, we couldn't have got here.
Around the time that MKBHD started to gain a lot of traction on YouTube. And if you are in the tech space at all, you would know that he's pretty much the foundation of all tech YouTubers today. And I'm not trying
him, Linus Tech Tips, like niggas like that,
trying to compare the two creators. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the climate of YouTube in that era. Now, Sneako has always had a edgy personality on camera, which is saying the least, with him allegedly being too edgy for even the creeps over there at Mr. Beast. When, of course, Sneako and Mr. Beast.
I ain't gonna lie, who y'all think is worse, Sneako or Ava Chris Tyson? I ain't gonna lie, this battle, it might have to be a draw. I don't know. Cause Sneako was doing some heinous shit, saying some dumbass shit, really fucking getting humiliated, all that fucking dumb shit. Damn near was a cuck. I ain't gonna, actually he was a cuck, he said himself. But Ava Chris Tyson, shoot, you one step off of, hey, this might be for you. Might be for you. I don't know. They're gonna have to tell me. They both in a prime shit of being bad. Heinous.
Actually had a friendly relationship. However, in hindsight, Sneako probably had thousands of reasons to separate himself from Mr. Beast, but that's a story for another day. And I'm
pretty sure he said like he just, I don't know, like he tried to be on his fucking ego shit, and they basically just fired the nigga. I'm like, tough.
Like to point out that's not even the current running narrative. The problem that Sneako is having is that he has completely boxed himself in.
I think the ultimate challenge for my 20s is going to be shifting away from social media and all the politics that I've got myself involved in to be able to make what I really want to make. I think we've yet to see an artist come directly out of the social media world, and I want to be the one to do it. When I was streaming the other night, my community started saying that art is liberal, and in streaming, I've cultivated an audience that shares little to no interest with me besides...
That's what I'm saying. That's where he fucked up so fucking bad. Like, he shouldn't have did the red pill grip, but I understand why he did it, because it was like, yo, that was a space I was really blowing up because of Tate and shit like that. And it's like, yo, you get in this space and you really start saying some crazy shit, bro, niggas gonna get behind that shit, because a lot of niggas on the internet really radical behind that fucking no profile picture, boy, that anime profile picture. Shit, I got one too. But like, yo, I ain't gonna cap. Like, niggas be getting crazy and saying crazier shit. So as you build that radical audience, it's like, yeah, your shit is gonna go up. Niggas gonna follow you, bro. You gonna start making more and more cheese. But at the end of the day, once you just not feeling that shit no more, once you drop the fucking grift, now it's like, damn, these niggas don't relate to me at all, bro. I'm not even really radical. Nigga, I like to make pictures and shit. Nigga, I like to paint. These niggas trying to get me to do what the fuck Myron doing. Join the clan. The fuck? Nah, I'm cool. And then results to this shit, bro. You done got yourself in a fucked up ass position because you want to make actual good content, you know, content that niggas will watch. But now you got yourself banned from damn near every platform on the internet. So it's like, fuck.
UFC and all the dude activities that are popular in media.
My first time hearing about Sneako was when he was very deep into the meninist space, when that unfortunately was a whole arc of YouTube where, of course, you had a whole bunch of grown men talking about how to be a high value man, how women need to act, how American women...
Bro, you gotta get a trad wife. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I fucking love Philly. Go check out Philly on the YouTube, bro.
We're the worst race of women across the globe. Y'all know what era of YouTube I'm talking about. I believe this is around 2020, you know, the era of all the podcast bros. But after he started going around figures,
that's actually a good point to bring up, bro. The fucking podcast shit, oh my fucking god. It kind of sucks that podcast clips and shit like that was carrying the algorithm, especially during 2020 and 2021. Cause god damn it, they got some of y'all niggas out here making podcasts, and I'm guilty of this shit too. Cause yo, me and my fucking, you know what I'm saying, my mans and my other mans, yo, we tried to start a pod. That shit was not going, bro. But like, a lot of niggas done got these goddamn Blue Yetis, these goddamn shirts and 7Bs, and started saying bullshit. Bro, I had a nigga, I was watching a fucking video of Charlie watching a nigga on a podcast talk about fucking how niggas got really fucking, yeah, niggas got really getting into eating the fucking, you know, the puss the caddy, bro. I'm like, my nigga, I feel you, but like, bro, we don't give a fuck about this shit on the pod. My nigga, what are you talking about? Like, bro, if that's yours, you means that's tough. If that's yours, if she yours, bro, that's the wifey. We locked in, love her, baby. Hey, you better start eating on the plate, my nigga. I don't know. But like, bro, what the fuck do you have to tell me that shit for? I'm trying to tell you, these podcasts getting out of hand, bro.
The Tate brothers and the Fresh and Fit guys, that is when I'll say that he really started going off of the deep end. This is also the time that I actually started watching the guy, or rather I would say hate watching the guy, and I'm real enough to actually admit to that on camera. But basically, the more he started going right politically, the more people he started to offend, which, before I go any further, I would also like to point out that that isn't just a problem that right-wing thinkers tend to have. Left-wing thinkers have the same issues.
Yeah, they fucking do. And I'm talking specifically about Hassan. And there's a bunch of other niggas, bro. Trust. But Hassan, we looking at you, and we about to cover you, bro. I trust. Next vid. I'm not even playing. That ass right after this one. But like, bro, it's just like on both sides, niggas gotta realize. That's why I don't really give a shit about politics, because if you go super like far on either side, left or right, they both just radical but on different terms. And if you were to fucking and somehow magically put this shit together, it would just be both radicals put together. It shit would be anarchy, bro. So I'm gonna stay right up fuck where I'm at, in the center, not giving a fuck, fencing my ass off. That's really tough, bro, cause y'all niggas be wilding. Like, bro, I gotta point out the shit that's bad. Like, bro, niggas is homeless. Getting bread is expensive. Eggs is too goddamn expensive. My goddamn. Like, bro, taxes is eating the fuck out of niggas' paychecks. Inflation beating niggas' asses. This is why they can't fucking buy homes. I'm like, bro, like, shit is crazy. We gotta focus on that shit.
If they start leaning too heavily left, and of course Sneako being a right-wing thinker, he took it a step further and started to align himself with extremist right-wing ideology, allegedly becoming a major proponent of promoting misogyny, racism, homophobia, transphobia, all the phobias that you could throw in a hat and mix around. But to be perfectly clear, it doesn't really matter what his sentiments were, because that is not the purpose of the narrative in this thought piece. The point is, at least for me, is that he started drawing a line in the sand deeper and deeper the further that he went. And this creates,
of course, line in the sand, YouTube, done. Line in the sand, Twitch, done. Line in the sand, Kick, done. Like, bro, my nigga, I'm not even gonna lie. But again, that's his fault. That's his fault for grifting off the ideology just he wanted a farming audience, bro. He should have just kept building his shit naturally. I feel like he would have still been at the same level of success if he would have just kept going on the shit that he was making. The obvious, even the shit he's saying now, the creative art and shit he wanted to make, is through videos, whether through paintings, bro. He could have kept going that shit on. He would have been chilling. Maybe it would have been slower. He wouldn't have blew up as far, but shit, he would have still obviously been growing over time. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, I don't know why he did this shit, bro.
a wave of new watchers, putting eyes on him for unintended purposes, while further concentrating his fan base to only like-minded individuals.
Most of the people that watch my streams only like movies like The Joker, Fight Club, The Matrix.
My personal feelings is, if you're a content creator and you don't report on world news, or your whole basis of content isn't political narration or commentary, then it's probably best that you stay away from political and societal commentary.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, you obviously, everybody gets into YouTube with like a niche or like some sort of like set style of content they want to make. Yeah, I get on here, I'm making the sloppiest of slop. Niggas making reactions, bro. I'll be damned if I call myself a commentary YouTuber, bro. I don't even feel like I deserve that title, bro. We just out here slopping it up. But like, yo, depending on what niche you want to get into or what like center of content you want to get into, if you are sticking to something that has nothing to do with political topics or anything, or like political agendas and none, bro, don't even get into that fucking lane. Like, sometimes, and I get it, because sometimes niggas have like they main shit, and it's smart to have this shit. They got like they main shit where they do their main John, like, or whatever like niche they got into, and then they have like a side channel where they talk about shit if niggas want to hear their opinions on that, which is, I feel like it's fine. But like, bro, if you start integrating that shit into your main content, bro, you're gonna start to build an audience, bro. An echo chamber is gonna form over time. And I'm not saying niggas can't have their opinions. They can have them. Like, bro, fuck it, I don't care. As long as you're not harming niggas for real, bro. Or fucking joking about hating and shit, doing all this fucking crazy shit. Okay, Hassan, Myron, these type niggas. You know what I mean? But even still, you're gonna start making an audience that's only really here for the political type of Jones, so you're moving away from what your main content and your main style of content was. Like, and that shit is gonna fuck your John up, bro. But my suggestion, if you want to talk about them type topics like politics, shit like that, you know, more divisive topics, controversial topics, make a Sneako channel, post it on that shit. Hypocritical. Should not be doing that shit? Probably. But at the slot page, bro. We just talking shit. We gelling. Facts.
For most people, for the average person, it is hard to separate someone's belief and political alignments with your overall goals as a content creator.
Exactly.
Once you start dabbling in that space, the pressure of you becomes to pick a side even further, or to become a voice of that side, which
and you become an echo chamber. Yeah, you become an echo chamber.
Creates a divide in your audience, because now they have to choose if they are going to keep watching your content or not, based on your viewpoints, which from a
You know who's a fucking perfect example of this shit, and I just covered the nigga? iDubbbz. iDubbbz is a perfect example of this shit. He was making the content cops and shit. Obviously, I know the nigga got older. You have to shift in content, bro. You getting older. This shit that was funny then is not funny now, especially now that you're getting into like fucking millennial age. You know what I'm saying? Duh. But like, his shit was obviously falling off, and he wasn't making the same level of content or improving his shit And now he started moving into more of these political agenda type of videos he's making on his main page. And them shits is getting views, but now he's starting to build an echo chamber and his opinions are looking fucking dog shit. And that's why niggas are calling him ass now. And he's not getting it. Like, he needs to just go back to the main. I'm not saying go make content cops again. That shit is dead. Like, niggas done moved on. Niggas making content cops every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, a content cop then to now is like a casual fucking drama video, bro. Like, let's be honest, or a little bit more in-depth drama. Like, that's some casual shit being dropped every other fucking day, right? He needs to innovate off of the shit that he was doing before, but make it different so it's more acceptable and still better content now. He's just not doing that shit. He's just going straight into like more political topics. Fuck.
Theological perspective, it's just not a good place to be in if your overall mission is to entertain the masses. And Sneako had went in a rabbit hole so deep on his political views that's now all people can see him as. His legacy currently is that guy.
It's stained from the red pill shit, the cuck shit. He fucked his whole John up just trying to like basically get as many viewers as possible as fast as possible. No, you need to build like a steady growth of audience, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because those is gonna be the real people you build a community with that are gonna consistently watch you and all that type of shit. He fucked up. He went straight into the most radical fucking right-leaning shit. And now that he wants to actually make his own type of content and be himself, niggas don't give a fuck. Okay, say.
Whether by his fans or just casual onlookers on the internet.
I spend so much time in galleries and museums because nothing else instantly gives me so much inspiration. As I get older, I come to realize that there's really nothing more uninteresting than talking about than money, business. Many men are afraid to discuss anything else or step foot in a place like this because art is supposed to...
Bro, I want to go to museums so bad, bro, but I live literally damn near in the middle of nowhere. Like, bro, there's no fucking actually good museums and shit to go to, bro, but I would love to go to this shit, bro. Like, bro, I don't care what no niggas say. A museum date? That shit fire. I don't give a fuck, boy. They gonna have to call me lame and shit. I think that shit would be fire as hell, but I'm a fucking nerd, bro. History buff, all that shit.
Expose and highlight our vulnerabilities. I love streaming, but part of the reason I hate it is because you end up becoming a jukebox for people who want to hear the same talking points over and over again. Especially when your audience is 98% male. They want to hear discussions about women and self-improvement so that listening to you feels like they're progressing, but most of them never apply any of it. They just like hearing the...
Yes. Thank you. He's literally saying it. Yes. They just want echo chamber shit. They don't actually give a fuck about this advice that niggas is giving. They just want to hear a nigga on the internet fucking blast that these radical ass viewpoints that they got, bro. You're not implementing none of the actual advice I would say them red pill niggas are giving. Like the working out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some niggas are, but most of y'all niggas are not. You just want to hear them crash out and say the most crazy shit possible. Stamped. It's fucking stamped. Like, let's really be honest, bro. Like, dead ass.
Greatest hits. Sometimes streaming now feels like being a 7-year-old rock star who's playing hits from the 80s. I'm beginning to understand why bands like Radiohead refuse to play their most famous songs like Creep. I'm a widow. Yeah, maybe in 1993, but it's time to grow up.
So when Sneako says that his audience is 98% male, they only want to hear business and self-improvement commentary. And I'm sure he left out some things that they want to hear, but that's neither here nor there. But he's having to give them the same talking points over and over again, feeling like a jukebox of the same narratives, feeling like a prisoner of the same narratives. But this is the price you have to pay when you box yourself into a side like that. Because one thing that I will say, contrary to popular belief, is that people's attitudes on the world changes. Their values as a person changes. What they find.
Yes. It's called growing up and learning, okay, hold on. I actually have to be a fucking adult. And that's coming from a nigga who adults would consider a jit, but actual fucking jits would consider me an unk. 21. Yeah. At some point in your life, you're gonna grow past all this radical ass shit and you're probably gonna mellow out. As you get older, bro, you know what I'm saying? Your body's starting to weigh down more on you, bro. You got more responsibilities and shit. You don't have fucking time to be wasting time on these fucking radical ass fucking viewpoints and all this dumb shit. You just want to do what you truly enjoy in life. As you start to get older and you know that untimely end. Well, that here about. You know what I'm saying? That shit's coming up, bro. You not gonna want to do all this shit. Now I'm seeing this shit firsthand with my dukes, man. Shout out to Boss. Go check our page out. Links in the description. But like, she just want to chill out, have more fun with her life. You know what I'm saying? Work getting hefty. She not trying to go no more. We gotta get her retired. Bag chaser Trill. Chase y'all back too. Facts. You know what I'm saying? She just want to chill out, have more fun. You know what I'm saying? Be able to watch her shows, her movies, hang out. You know what I'm saying? With her sister, all that type of jazz. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have time to be wasting time on these dumbass, like, fucking niggas, fuck the women. Oh my god, you should be able to marry 13-year-olds. Fucking like, nigga, nah, fuck all that. Like, we got normal life enjoying shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, never. Like,
Find interesting changes. What even as simply as making them happy changes from day to day as you evolve as a person. As you get older, you may not feel as strongly as you did about a certain topic that was your whole life before. You may have...
For me, I'm be honest, it's video games, bro. I'm be honest, like, I fucking love video games. When GTA 6 come out, y'all best believe I'm playing the shit out the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing the fuck out that game. But I'm biased because GTA 5, GTA Online specifically, is my favorite game of all time. Played that shit for like 5 years straight, directly. Nigga, we're grinding. I had too many accounts, bro. Too many accounts, so I got maxed out, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was bored as shit. But like, when I talk about like games, it's like obviously I'm biased because of shit like fucking like GTA 5 and fucking Skyrim and shit like that. So like obviously when them two shits come out, GTA 6 and Elder Scrolls 6 come out, it's like obviously I'm gonna play them shits. But I'm talking like base video games, like niggas is talking about Marvel Rivals and shit, and like I like how Marvel Rivals is going on and what they doing with the shits, you know what I'm saying? And the game is fun as hell to play. I be playing it here and there, but I'm not the type nigga that's about to get on there and try to grind for Diamond, you know what I'm saying? Try to grind for Grandmaster. Like I don't, that shit, like I just like, damn, it's just not as fun. I don't know, bro, but it probably depend game by game, but I feel what you're saying.
Have more wisdom and just would like to be free of the labels that you have seemed to self-inflict on yourself. And I believe that is the reason why Sneako had to come out with this message, because at the end of the day, he's a content creator. I'm sure he didn't wake up at 14 years old and say, hey, one day I want to be known for the end of time as the high value man guy. No, I'm assuming
the red pill shit wasn't even how he started out, and that's the point I was trying to make earlier. He started out just posting himself, just expressing himself, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it was, even if it was embarrassing topics and shit like that. That's why the cold cuck shit with him is so fucking bad, because he tried to play off this red pill ideology, alpha male. What alpha male is gonna let himself get cucked and all this fucking bullshit and go to swinger parties? That's fuck no. Like, nigga, they're on the fucking alpha male vibes. Never. Nah, that shit never happened to me. In fact, I got 10 wives. Like all that dumb shit. You know what I mean? So that's why that shit looks so bad. But at first, bro, he was just a jit, bro, starting to grow up, posting what his life was like, you know, the questions he had about life, you know, posting his freedom of his expression. And I'm like, bro, this shit is fire, bro. Like, he's putting this shit out in that artistic way. Like, I feel this shit. This is genuinely relatable shit that even if you disagree with some of his viewpoints, his Johns and all that, you could genuinely sit there and understand where he's coming from and like his output of what he's saying. Like, it was fire. And then he grifted. He fucking grifted. Like, fuck, bro. But yeah, he didn't even start out with this shit, bro. Like, he was chilling at first, just making generally good content that niggas could relate to.
Assuming he just wanted the freedom to create and to share that onto the world and get it seen by the world. And now he's 26. I'm 27. I just wanted to do something new with my life, and I'm sure he does too. I mean, he's not even allowed to be on YouTube, a platform that he put his heart and soul into since he was 14 years old.
That shit, bro, when his main channel, like the actual Sneako channel that had all the good content on it got deleted, I genuinely was sad as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie, and that really sucks because obviously he was posting more shit on the Sneako channel, the one with the H. That was where he was posting all the clips and all that dumb shit. You would get all the, you know, Tate Johns that he was glazing, and obviously because of the radical shit he was posting on there, bro, they ended up just wiping him completely, took off his main channel and everything. And I'm like, damn, bro, because those videos are fucking fire. Like,
many of us won't ever experience that feeling of putting your heart and soul into something ever since you was a preteen to basically being kicked off of it altogether, even if it was his own doing or not. But YouTube gave him everything, and I'm sure he gave everything to YouTube until they started having bad relations. And if you think about it, that's absolutely depressing. depressing. So now he wants to do content that focuses on culture or high culture that ironically his audience that he cultivated may find soft or weak or is just taboo in their respected communities. He just wants to
Yo, what is this soy boy cuck shit you're doing now, motherfucker? You like Picasso? Like, bro, this is the shit that he gonna get now. But it's his fault. This the audience you cultivated, bro, because you wanted to get to the top too fast instead of just taking the journey to the destination. Tough.
connect with the general audience again, just to be himself, not a puppet to whatever agenda he has chosen to align himself with. But I guess we will see. Will he change? Is this all cap? Will he go right back into disrespecting another community entirely? We don't really know. Everything about these content creators is so elusive. They say one thing
never know what
and
they gonna
do the other thing, but who knows? What do you think?
Tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. Fire ass video by Contents Universe. On me, that was Sneako wants to be freed. No more hate. Y'all already know what it is. If you want to watch the OG video out the Trilly Yap, because this boy sure was a Yap sesh, but y'all already know how I get down. Down in the description, bruh. First link. I ain't playing. Go share the love, gangsta. Shout out Contents Universe again. Yeah, Final Opinions and Conjecture is pretty much what I've been saying the whole time. Like, yo, just the direction of Sneako going from the normal content he was making to the red pill shit, going off that grift. I mean, it gave him the audience. He rised up, but it in turn fucked up his progression of getting off that shit and actually doing like content he wants to do himself. Yeah, he shouldn't have done that shit, bro, but he played into the grift. It probably made him a lot of money in the back end, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of now posting the art that he wants to post, you know what I'm saying, that posting that creativity that he truly has in his mind, that's not this fucking red pill bullshit, because again, it's a grift. Niggas don't give a fuck. Now your audience doesn't care because of how you fucking cultivated these niggas and what type of echo chamber you done made in this bitch. If you're not talking about certain topics, if you're fucking condemning certain people or certain religions or certain fucking, you know what I'm saying, genders, yada yada, like all this bullshit, them niggas don't care. And that has now resulted into him wanting to go back to make that good artistic content that if it's accessible, I will be watching. Because I ain't gonna lie, again, if Sneako want to be back on his, you know, shit before he did his grift, fire, bro. You could change. But yeah, other than that, the main niggas that watch him, at least that were watching him, because they probably not gonna watch him now, it's done. But y'all already know what it is with Sneako, man. He may crash out again. He might start getting back in his rep pill shit. I don't fucking know. It's really hard to trust Sneako. But if good content is being posted, I will be watching. Y'all know how I do. But yo, again, shout out Contents Universe, and I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.